as I was filming here, I wasn't paying attention. I heard a little rattle, and we got a rattlesnake hidden right there in the rocks. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. Oh my gosh, it's Brad. I know that guy. Anyways, today we are on our way to Metalmasher. So we're just at City Market here in Moab, getting ready to get loaded up, and we're in store for a good day. We're gonna skip Widowmaker. We just checked with the Moab 4x4 group, and it sounds like it's gotten dug out really bad. There's no winch points, and the wall is over 8 feet. So we're gonna take the bypass. So sorry, we're missing that one, but I don't think our rigs can do it. But anyways, once we get loaded up here at the grocery store, we are gonna head out to the trail. So we'll catch you there. All right, it's kind of windy out here, so I'll try to combat the wind. But we are here at Gemini Bridges, which is like the entrance to get into Metalmasher. So we're just airing down right now. Gemini Bridges is nothing too difficult compared to what we're about to get onto. But once we get aired down here, we'll get going. And as always, we got Trail Panda with us, Mama Panda. Follow her on Instagram at the Trail Panda, and you guys get to see some of the behind the scenes stuff and a lot of the great artistic photos that she's able to get. She's a much better photographer and videographer than I am. So check her out, but we're gonna get aired down here so we can move on. So Gold Bar Rim goes off that way. That's where we're going tomorrow to get to Golden Spike. Gemini Bridges goes up here to the right, where we're going to get to Metalmasher. So GPS coordinates. Focus. There we go. GPS coordinates are right there. So that's the fork here. All right, here we are. There's the GPS coordinates. This is the start of Metalmasher. So coming off
the
of
signs in metal.
Yep. Coming off of Gemini Bridges. Coming up to Metalmasher.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
Panda's already setting up for the Metalmasher shot.
I survived Metalmasher.
Okay, I have a gimpy leg right now, so everyone's giving me grief about that. So I'm limping around. You may see me just hobbling around. But here we are at the beginning of Metalmasher.
We're already finding parts on the ground.
Yeah, Brad's already finding parts on the ground. Gemini Bridges is back there, and Metalmasher's that way. So we're gonna grab a couple of photos here real quick, and we are gonna hit the trail. So far we're about a mile into the trail, and it's just pretty much been more dirt road like Gemini Bridges. So you can bypass everything going to the left. We're gonna go to Rock Chunker to the right. So start getting into the hard stuff here. See, that's the thing about us. When we film our trails and publish them to YouTube, we try to show like every aspect of it, because you know I've watched videos of this trail before coming out just to prepare myself, and nobody ever shows all the easy parts getting up to it. Everyone just focuses on like that one hard obstacle like Widowmaker and stuff like that, and nobody ever films just the voyage in. So I'm just trying to make sure I give a good perspective on what it takes to get through these trails. So if you guys are using Fun Treks for the map, this is the blue area. So it's just a 10-degree climb, nothing crazy. All the rocks are embedded in the ground, it's just sandy. So far there's nothing extreme or preventing any passage of stock vehicles, but I'm pretty sure when we get to the reds, that's when it's going to start demanding the lockers and 35-inch tires and whatnot. So we're still doing pretty well right now, aren't we?
Yeah.
And Colton's got the Metalmasher map right there in Fun Trucks. So as you're going along, Metalmasher is actually marked by metal signs with arrows and the MM on it. So
I think that was the spot Colton was saying turns to red.
no. All right. Well, we are definitely getting into some of the bigger stuff now. So right at that fork right there. So about a little
bump down.
1 foot ledge here. Nothing crazy. Now it's starting to look like a trail.
Ooh, look at that.
Look at that wall.
That's fun.
Alrighty. So about 2 foot ledge here. We're just gonna take the easy side. Instead of coming up this way, we're just gonna go straight up that way, same way Panda did. Easy peasy. Go ahead. So one of the difficulties of this trail, it gets to points where it's really hard to see the trail because things kind of start opening up. So as you can see right here, it looks like the trail goes that way, but really the trail wraps around to our left. So it's a matter of keeping your eyes open for the little trail markers. Because if you don't follow those trail markers right, you end up off trail. We're driving along and Trail Panda stops and gets out. That usually means there's an obstacle. It may not look like it from here. There's some ledges coming down.
Right now. Big is such a I know it's a relative term. Yeah. You're good. You're one last little bump down on your driver and you're done. There you go.
Now Panda's running 37s now. He did upgrade. All right, let's get Ruby down this.
First. Yeah. There you go. Okay, you're just gonna walk it down. I mean,
Waka waka.
there you go. Next ledge. Down.
Jay, look at Daddy. Look at how scared she is.
Are you scared, Jade?
Look at her face. She's like sleeping. My daughter's like asleep.
Passenger side. Don't turn.
Oh,
just
okay.
passengers coming down. All right, you're down.
Yep. That doesn't even feel like anything.
It was like, are you sure she needs to be quiet?
No, I just couldn't see it to line up right. I'm like, am I in the right spot?
Climb right there. At the ledges. Trail Panda said they're doing this one right here. that's only down there. Once you get up, it's not too bad. Okay. All right, so this one's gonna be a no-go for us because this is a 6 foot. Yeah, this is a 6.5 foot ledge, so this is eye level for me. That's arm fully extended up, so this one's a buggy obstacle, or for rigs that are more built than us. So more insurance, yeah. So that's an option. This option looks like it's going to be a belly grabber. And then there's always the easy line on the all the way to the left. So if you're here and you want to take a bypass, there's that one. So for us, I think there's a belly grabber. And the reason why your belly's grabbing on that one is once you get over the top, your tires can drop down in these holes here. So then there's the far right line right there too.
Yeah, I heard the burp. We call it a burp in our area. Yeah.
That tag out the window before it blows away on us. We stopped for lunch with great canyon views, so we're getting ready to head back to the trail here.
I have the trail book now.
And Jade is going to be our navigator. So here's the side of Metalmasher a lot of people don't show. They're always filming like climbing these massive walls and everything like that. You don't have to. A lot of people are gonna dog on me for not putting our Jeep up over that, but are you gonna pay for my repairs? The trail goes this way, guys.
Well,
those are all optional obstacles.
Up that, does that really count?
Yeah. What's the point of winching up over that? But again, nobody ever really shows like, hey, you can just do the trail itself. And a lot of people say for the badge of honors, if you don't do the obstacles, you don't earn the badge. Well, Widowmaker right now is an 8-foot tall wall that can basically not be passed by a Jeep. It's a buggy only obstacle. So by that theory, nobody's getting that badge. And the trail itself isn't necessarily just a walk in the park. It's definitely got some tall ledges and stuff. Go all the way down the right side, cut high right and then cut back down, so further right, further passenger, now cut down.
Oh, I thought it was going to aim for that route.
Cut driver harder now, harder driver, there you go. Driver side down, passenger a little bit, keep your tire on that rock. Now cut a driver. It's gonna feel really tippy here. There you go, driver, all the way out. Alrighty, at this point, I believe we are at the base of Rock Chucker. So it's gonna come up that direction over there. So we'll see what this looks like. This is the red portion of the trail. So we just went through a little puddle of water at the bottom, so you can see Panda's leaving some wet tire marks. And we're looking for the little white painted lines.
Rock Chucker obstacle.
Yep, Rock Chucker obstacle. That's where we are now. Alrighty, here's a ledge here as one of the obstacles. There's a bypass on that side. No problem. The bypass just goes around the tree and just up this side of the rock here, avoiding the tall ledge. But it's a big flat mesa, Becky. There's no ledge.
Yeah, I was like, over there.
Yeah. Turn driver a little. Straighten up your wheel. Driver. There you go. Just line yourself up straight. It's just easy steps down. First is a big drop and then it just eases out, but it's all gradual. Passenger, turn passenger. Passenger, Becky. You're good. There you go. Good driver a little. There you go, go straight. Passenger, just a little. Straight now, straight. Right there. Turn just a little, driver. Go forward. No. Go forward. Just a little, driver. Straighten out right there. No, don't bounce. Don't bounce.
What?
Don't bounce.
I know it. That's right.
Okay. Just easily crawl. Let's see if you can ease up. There it is. There it is. Passenger. There it is. You got to bump it just a little bit.
Not
Turn your wheel straight. Straight. There you go. Okay. Bump. That wasn't a bump. You rolled into the curb. You got to just give it the gas when you put it in gear. On the brake. Gas and go. Okay, turn passenger a little bit as you're backing up. Turn passenger, turn passenger. Turn a little driver now. Well, keep backing up. Keep backing, keep backing, keep backing, keep backing. Okay, right there. Yes, she is. Absolute epic view. So that's the highway we came in on. This is, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can get over here. That dirt road right there, that's the road that we started this trail on coming in. And then Ruby. Some beautiful views overlooking Moab right here. As I was filming here, I wasn't paying attention. I heard a little rattle, and we got a rattlesnake hidden right there in the rocks.
Thank God you didn't get bit.
Well, so yeah, there's a rattlesnake right there, and I was standing right here. So, little rattlesnake. Metalmasher continuing on. This is the other side of Widowmaker. So if we go Widowmaker this way, we'll see the top side of Widowmaker. So the thing is, if you're gonna do Widowmaker and you don't have an anchor point, you need a winch. You need to send somebody all the way down here to the bypass, over the bypass to Widowmaker on this side, so they can put their rig on the top of Widowmaker to winch you up when you come up the other side. So that's Widowmaker going that way. Metalmasher continues on that way. Judging by the fact that Panda's going that way to Widowmaker, I guess we're gonna go take a look at it. Up to Widowmaker.
Said what it used to look like. And if you see up here, it says the original Widowmaker before it was repaired.
Just for you, where are we at?
At the obstacle Widowmaker.
We're at the obstacle Widowmaker. I know I said we weren't gonna do it, guys. We're still not gonna do it, but we're gonna at least come out here and take a look at said obstacle. I just gotta figure out where it is. So we just came in up there on the top side of the trail, and we gotta figure out where this Widowmaker's taking its first victim. So I think it's down over here. Here we are. It's like the top of Widowmaker. Brad again is like 6'4", 6'5", something like that. Didn't look so bad once you get up to this top here, but that lower wall, $10? Oh boy. Yeah, there's absolutely no way a Jeep is gonna make it up that wall.
I've seen them, but you can see the oil slicks. How many people have dropped diffs and stuff.
Yeah, and as for me saying that there's no winch point, there's actually a winch point anchored right there in the rock. So for those of you that are trying to go without sending a rescue vehicle, there is a winch point anchored in right at the top over here. Alrighty, so Becky climbed all the way down there, just for perspective. And again, I'm way up here looking down at her.
I'm 5'8", so.
Can you reach to the top of that wall? Yeah, no. Man, look at, there is a ton of oil.
Yeah.
Man, that is quite the wall.
And then you got all this still to get out.
I mean, that looks challenging as it is, but man, this wall right here.
That part is you gotta send it up the wall.
So, yeah, well, I mean, at least we drove out here to see the Widowmaker. We didn't do it, but
No.
we saw it. And Jade was super ecstatic to find out that we were coming to see the Widowmaker.
Well, now we know too.
Yeah.
It is not.
Yeah. There's no shame in saying we can't do that.
We could have been
It's
shocked.
not even as big as me. It's taller than me.
As you can see, we've made it to Africa. Watch as the lion prepares to pounce on its prey, as the zebra bounds through the field. Just kidding, guys. We're done with Metalmasher. We came off. We're on the service road that basically leads out from it. So some would say this is Metalmasher. Some say it's done. I say it's done. Trail Panda's up there. We're trying to catch up to him. But overall, I mean, it was a great trail. It had elements of just completely different areas, like the sandy trails, the mesas and plateaus, and shelf roads and rock walls. What'd you guys think, kiddos?
Good.
What's your favorite obstacle?
We didn't really do it, but my favorite part was seeing the
Widowmaker?
Me too.
You too? Yeah, Widowmaker right now is pretty much impassable for anybody in a Jeep. It's gonna be like the ATVs and buggies and stuff like that. That wall's like 10-foot vertical. So we didn't do that. I think we skipped rock chucker. Yeah, we skipped rock chucker. But I mean, overall, I mean, this is a really fun trail. We had a really late start to the day, and we are at a crossroads. Hi, Catherine. We We had a late start to the day. We started at 10 o'clock. It is now 3:41. We had about an hour lunch in there. I had a run in with a rattlesnake. It's a full, fun day. And we are actually off the trail at a reasonable time. So anyways, I'm just rambling on at this point. Thanks for watching the video. Like, subscribe, and again, I do all of our videos to try and show you the complete trails to give you guys a good idea about what the trails look like. Not like some of these other videos that just show you the non-stop hardest obstacle over and over again, and they end up scaring you away from doing this. By no means is this an easy trail, but if you have some experience in a built rig that's capable, you can do these trails. So never outdrive your rig, never outdrive your own personal experiences and stuff like that, but go out there and enjoy the world, guys. Thanks, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.